I'ma do it tonight. So what my eyes, that moment I visualize is coming. If you could see me now, see I'm gonna break through the life I knew. Been waiting, a dream come true. Still aiming. If you could see me now, if you could see me now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute since I've done a hobby video, but we are here and I've got a new deck profile for you guys. Since True King of Alcalamities got banned, you guys know that was my go-to for the Cyber Dragon deck with Anchor Drill and whatnot. I've been experimenting with different variants, different builds, looking a lot online, and I finally found one that I'm having a lot of success with, and it's probably the most fun I'm having with the deck in quite a while. It does use Dragoon, so if you're looking for a non-Dragoon build, I'm sorry, this is not it. But we are playing Cyber Dragon artifacts, and let's jump into the deck profile. If you guys enjoy the deck profile, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm going to be going back to doing hobby videos every week, and I would appreciate your guys' support. But let's do it. Alright guys, up first, I decided to do something a little different and keep the Cyber Dragon package to a minimum as far as the monster cards go. So 3 Cyber Dragon Core, 3 OGs, 3 Hertz, 1 Naxter. That is it for the base Cyber Dragons. Normally I would run another Naxter and a Veer, but I cut it down to make space, and this is really the essential that you need. Normally, if you can resolve 1 Naxter, you can make a comeback. I'm only running 2 Galaxy Soldier. Anybody who's watched my channel before knows I am a huge advocate for 3 Galaxy Soldier, but I knocked it down to 2. Again, you only really need to resolve 1 to get your proper setup, and space is pretty tight in this one. We are also playing Wonders of Kiru. It's just a good out to so many things. Searchable Kaiju. You already know the deal. Now, we're playing 3 Drone Lockbird. That is our own, well, one of our only hand traps. It's one of the best ones in the game, and it just ends turns. Your opponent does 1 search, you draw and lock them. A lot of times they have to pass turn and play with what they got. We are playing the Dragoon package, so Dark Magician, Red Eyes, Black Dragon. Last 3 monsters we're playing are for our artifact package. We're playing 2 Moral Techs and a Scythe. For anybody that doesn't know how artifacts work, you can set them like spell and trap cards. If they get destroyed during your opponent's turn, they special summon themselves. And when they get special summoned during your opponent's turn, they have additional effects. Moral Tech pops a face-up card. Scythe locks your opponent out of the extra deck for the turn. The reason I'm running 1 Scythe is because usually you only need that 1 turn where they can't get into their extra deck is enough for you to establish and take the game. Now, that's monster cards. We're playing 3 Cyber Emergency. You already know it's our search card. Gets us into all our cyber monsters. We're also playing 2 Repair Plant. This deck doesn't have any inherent draw power, so being able to search out whatever we want really, really helps. And it just running 5 searches really helps the consistency of the deck. 3 Machine Dupe. Machine Dupe plus Cord or Hertz or Naxter gives us full combo. It's just really, really useful. Rev System, searchable, Monster Born for Cybers. Good stuff. Turns Core into a 1 card Dragoon. We play Overload Fusion and Cyberload Fusion. Those are basically the only fusion cards we're going to run. And lastly, Red Eyes Fusion. Again, we play in the Dragoon package. And then lastly, we have all traps. 1 Cybernetic Overflow, searchable, powerful trap. With the way our main deck is set up, maximum of 3 pops. 3 Infinite Impermanence, still my favorite trap card. Still think it's the best trap card in the game. Doubles as a hand trap. And a form of spell and trap negation once it's set. And lastly, 3 Artifact Sanctum. Lets you special summon an artifact from the deck. If it gets destroyed, pops another card. All good things. That's it for the main. On to the extra deck. For Link monsters, we're playing 1 Anaconda. You already know it gets our fusion cards out of the deck. 1 Seeger. 1 Salamangreat Almirage. Seeger helps with that OTK by doubling attack points. And Almirage lets us link away our small dudes to get combos going. For XYZs, we've got 2 Nova, 2 Infinity. standard Cyber Dragon package. You want to be always make sure you can go into Infinity. And we're also playing one Constellar Pallades. I don't really like Pallades in Cyber Dragon because 9 times out of 10 you're going to go for a Nova and Infinity. But there's a lot of matchups out there, especially like zombies, where they change the type of your monsters and you can't make machines. This is a good backup. Also, we're playing Artifact Durandal. We are playing artifacts, so Durandal sets up your artifacts. Also, we are maining Droll and Lockbird, so Droll and Lockbird and Artifact Durandal together are just stupid. You can set up your board, let your opponent go, they go for a search or a draw, you Durandal into Droll and Lockbird, they lose their entire hand, and basically it goes to your turn and you take the game. Lastly is our fusion monsters. We're playing 2 Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Normally you only need 1. I was only going to run 1, but when we go into combos you'll see why I'm running 2. We're playing our Contact Fusion targets, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon and Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. The game still uses a lot of League monsters, so Mega Fleet can always make it. We're running Jizukiru at the minimum, 1 Fortress Dragon, because you can Jizukiru a monster and then Contact Fusion away. We're playing 1 Mechaba. People love to interrupt Cyber Dragon's plays and stop you before getting to Infinity by usually killing Nova. They kill Nova, you get Mechaba out, you still have a pseudo Omni game. And lastly is Dragoon. It's the most broken monster in the game. What else can I say about it? Lastly, I do have a current side deck. It is subject to change, but I will show you guys what I am working with right now. We've got 3 Cosmic Cyclones. Back row heavy decks suck. We also play 1 red reroute, 1 turn where you don't have to worry about trap cards for the entire turn. It's basically a game winner for this deck. This is a preference, but I do play Imperial Order. It's another out to certain spell cards that piss me off, like Mystic Mine. We play 1 more Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon if we ever end up running into the mirror match, or other machine decks like Orcus, Machina, anything like that. We also play 1 Cyber Altanin if my opponent starts playing too many cards that can't be destroyed or can't be targeted. Cyber Altanin is a searchable out to many cards like that. Now, the rest are all hand traps, just to help us out. We've got Ghost Spell, Nibiru, and Ash. Usually, Droll is enough, but sometimes Ash helps out. Nibiru for those combo decks, and Ghost Spell for people who try messing with their graveyard. And that's what I'm running for my side deck. Alright guys, welcome to the combos portion of the video. Show you a couple of setups that you want. Ideally, you want to open up with almost any combination of these cards. These 2 are your ideal, but as long as you can open up with pretty much any one of these and core, you get full combo, or emergency in any one of these. As long as you open up one of these 2 and any of these, you can get full combo, and we'll show you how real quick. So, your ideal play core, search overflow, play Machine Dupe. Get your 2 Cyber Dragons. Overlay. Nova. You could either do this right after you summon the Cyber Dragons or now, but you want to link core into Amaraj, detach Cyber Dragon, special summon Cyber Dragon. You need to make sure you get rid of the core so that way you have a Cyber Dragon engraved to use Nova. Infinity. Link again. So this time we're going to go into Anaconda. Now, you want to go into Infinity as early as possible because once you get Infinity out, you can't be Nibiru'd. But if you get Nibiru'd on your Nova, again, we have Mechaba to back you up. Anaconda, pay 2,000 life points. Send Red Eyes Fusion. Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Summon Dragoon. and then Infinity absorbs Anaconda. You need to make sure you do that with Infinity, because if you're playing against anybody who knows Cyber Dragons or sides for Cyber Dragons, you will get punished by Mega Fleet, because Mega Fleet needs a Cyber Dragon monster and a monster in the extra monster zone, so they can just contact fuse your own cards, and then you just set the overflow. That was with 2 cards. Even on your first turn, that still gives you 3 more cards to play with. And in a deck like this, you will always have cards to set. You got the impermanences, you got the artifacts, you got the sanctums. All good. Now that's just one way to get that combo. Here's another. And this is why I said you could start off with any of those cards. Okay, let's say you start off with Cyber Emergency and Galaxy Soldier. It's a little different, but we'll play Cyber Emergency. Grab Core. Core's effects. Grab Repair Plant. We're going to link away Core immediately so that Repair Plant is live. Clear Repair Plant. Grab Hertz. Ditch Hertz for Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier chain 1. Hertz chain 2. Grab Cyber Dragon. Bam. Now discard Cyber Dragon, Galaxy Soldier, then you just go into your same normal play. Nova, Touch Nova, Cyber, Infinity, Link, Anaconda, pay 2,000, dump, Dragon. Basically, the only thing Machine Dupe gets you that this combo doesn't is the extra overflow, and it takes a couple less cards in hand. But having 2 Omni Negates on your first turn makes this deck's first turn really powerful. Now, to get into some spice. The reason I'm playing 2 Rampages is because it's something I discovered. Now, we're going to go with the same ideal 2-card hand, but we're going to play it a little different. There's 2 options that you can run based on what the rest of your opening hand is. These 2 cards basically determine how you want to do your first turn board for this version of the deck. If you open up these 2 and anything else, normally you would go Infinity Trickling. But if you open up these 2, or one of these 2, you can change up your entire opening play to maximize the best usage out of it. For Joel and Lockbird, Machine Dupe, all this fun stuff. Still grab the overflow. Except now, we are only going to go into... This is usually better on your second match if you know what your opponent's playing, but it also really can screw it. Set. You'll have at least 1 pop already ready to go, and then as soon as your opponent goes, they try to search anything. On the resolution, chain Durandal, Joel and Lockbird, both players shuffle the rest of their hands back and draw nothing. So you would have Durandal, Almirage, plus whatever other cards you set. And that's just one other way to open up if you have Durandal. And lastly, this is the worst case scenario because you don't want to have Scythe in your hand. But if you do, it's not a dead card. You want to be able to trigger this on your opponent's turn, no matter what. In most cases, you want to open up with Sanctum, but in the worst case scenario that you open up with that, this is what you're going to do. Core, search overflow, your normal Machine Dupe and or Galaxy combos, but things are going to get a little bit weird. Core, but this time we're going to search Cyber Lord Fusion. Follow me here. Machine Dupe, Cyber Dragon, overlay, Nova, Link, Amirage, special summon. Now here's where things get a little different. This is what makes this kind of cool. This is something I came up with for some spice. Anaconda. Now we're going to use Anaconda, just very differently. We're still going to pay 2,000 life points, but we're going to get rid of Overload Fusion, banishing Core and Cyber Dragon. This time we're going to make Rampage. Even on your first turn, you still want to make the Rampage. I know you can't attack. We're going to use Rampage's effect, send some Light Machines to the grave. We're going to send Hertz, Core. If you had to use Galaxy Soldier to get into this, obviously you could send something other than Hertz. But now Hertz will get you Cyber Dragon Core. So that sets you up for next turn. And then you want to set these two. And of course, absorb. Your opponent goes, draw phase, standby phase, hit him with a Cyberload Fusion, send these two back to the deck, make your second Rampage. You guys know where I'm going with this. Rampage's effect, pop spell and trap cards equal to the number of fusion materials, pop your own Scythe, it's your opponent's turn, so Scythe special summons itself, and your opponent's walked out of their extra deck. But that's it for the combo tutorial, guys. I hope you liked it. Again, let me know any texts you guys think I should try in the comments. But that's it for this portion of the video. Alright guys, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I said it in the video. You guys have any texts you think I should try? Any variants you think I should try out? Let me know. I'd be glad to test them out. If you guys want to check me out on social media, those links will also be down below. But that's it for me. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow with a new video. Later.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.